Behind every life lost to gun violence in St. Lucia are loved ones devastated and burdened by indescribable grief.
For this present time, not easy.
Death paid a visit to the doorstep of one more communal residential area on the island when a barrage of gunshots disturbed the still of a Wednesday evening in Barre St. Joseph. Bandits reportedly opened fire in an apparent merciless targeted attack on a 24-year-old Dwayne Felix around 7 p.m. He had just given his grandfather, who lives nearby, a customary hail before retiring for the night. The bone-shattering eruption of gunfire shocked the nerves of the senior citizen.
And next, about 4 or 5 seconds after that, I have 3 gunshots. 3 gunshots. I became shocked. At the same time, I heard next child with me, the child running because of the gunshot. The rest tell me, Daddy, do not come outside, do not come outside. You know, that me all like now. But I'm not feeling 100% because of the effect of that.
Wayne Francis has been blitzed with news on the media of a day punctuated by violence with shooting incidents across the island, but nothing could prepare him for the word of his son's passing via a succession of frantic mobile phone calls.
I just stood there silent. I couldn't say anything. And within a minute, my phone just started ringing. It's amazing. It's amazing to see, like, you putting on the radio or the television to hear somebody get shot and seeing how the family goes in, and then it coming to yourself, and then you go actually see how it really feel. It's when it come in your front door, then you will really realize how it really feels.
All but one member of the grief-stricken family who agreed to speak to our news crews appeared on camera, overwrought by the ever-present sense of foreboding and fear of reprisals. However, they spoke fondly of the young man they called Alfie, unaware of any accounts of ill will towards someone they loved dearly.
I will miss a lot about him, especially me coming up here, coming and check him every week, every other weekend, or sometimes if I, like a Friday or Saturday, I'll come up here, we'll spend at least 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll go back home. When I reach home, I'll still message him again. But I'll miss a lot about him. A lot. I will not say he was a bad person. He wasn't a bad person. Because growing up with him, I never know for him to be in any problem with anybody.
He's a good son to me. I love him. I have my first grandson out of 10, you know, and he's there behind me and there with him. We have no kind of problem. We just have 2 born babies, the 2 twins. I love them so much.
Speculation over the motive for the fatal shooting is rife. While the family is gripped by heartache, their quest for justice not only lies with the ambit of civilian authorities, but belief in a higher power.
To say, hey, your son getting gunned down. For what reason? I don't know. I cannot tell you what reason, no, why that's not. But whoever it is, you go find him, you know.
All I have to say is that I'm not wishing bad upon anybody. We all know that there is a God, and we leave him, his killer, into the Lord's hand. So, not wishing bad or calling bad, cursing anybody or anything. But we leave him in God's hand.
Dwayne Felix, who reportedly plied his trade as a roofer, is a father of 3 infants, the eldest of whom is just 1 year, 8 months old. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.